Alright, so clearly I'm only back. I got my Buffalo Wild Wings, and for anyone who knows me from Twitter or Instagram, obviously I have a load of other food. So I don't know how much time I have in here on my own. So for that reason, I don't know what I'm gonna get to do. If I have more time, I will go through the clothes that I bought and I'll do the sweets now. But if not, I'll just have to do the clothes when I get home to Ireland. A lot of these sweets that I bought are just because in work, every time someone comes back from a holiday, they come back with sweets. And the sweets get put on the end of the desks and everyone gets to share or try the sweets of the area that someone has just been to. So there's the Reese's Pieces, but most importantly, powdered donuts, because I just had to. Then there's the Sour Patch Kids, hot tamales after Cardi B, you know yourself, and then all the Hershey's. With a Fanta pineapple, because I love pineapple, and this fair, who doesn't like Fanta? And personalised M&Ms. It took me half an hour to get those personalised M&Ms, alongside 10 minutes to figure out what the hell I even wanted to put on them, which was just really not good enough on my behalf. But I had to ask the guy at Buffalo Wild Wings what he thought I should have. So he went with honey mustard, boneless, as the snack size, because I just hadn't a clue what to do in relation to sizes or anything like that, and Caribbean jerk. These originally came out as boned, so he sent them back and got them back for me as boneless. But then someone told me that the traditional ones were half price because it was a Tuesday. So that's just typical that I didn't know that. I was such a noob when it came to it. He even said, what sauce do I want or whatever, and I literally just looked at him and said, bro, whatever you think. So I went, I'll give you 2 of each, 2 blue cheese and 2 ranch. So I was like, alright, let's go with that. So I would love to do a mukbang and talk crap about everything going on in my head, but when I'm on my own, that's really not probably going to be a very entertaining video. By the way, I am presuming all my other videos are entertaining, so maybe I'm just overstretching the mark. If you're from America, what do you think of Buffalo Wild Wings? I just see everyone doing it in mukbangs and things like that, and I go, oh yeah, I'll give that a try. But I do know this is cardinal sin, like a night before for wings, like who does that? But I'll go with the bourbon honey mustard first. I was gonna get honey barbecue, but he said honey mustard is probably the better one to go with. So yeah. That's some good stuff. And yeah, I'm not dipping for the first one, just so I can taste it all. I've only had boneless once before at home, and it was a revelation. Honey mustard was a great show. Shout out to Anthony on the Times Square Buffalo Wild Wings for being an absolute gent. Now Caribbean jerky. Very different. Very, very different. A lot spicier. A lot spicier. Probably should have came prepared for this. Oh, this was not expected. This is throwbacks to my chili video. Oh, that's not glorious at all. I just remembered I have water behind me too, so I really didn't need this. Definitely a lot hotter than I was expecting. but very good. There are chicken wings in a place at home that everyone rants and raves about, but I'd have to give it to the honey mustard here. That's definitely the nicest wing I've had. I'm gonna finish these up. There's no point in me continuing on because I'm just gonna taste them and they're gonna be unbelievable. So I'll finish these up, then I'll take a look at the clothes, which is if we have time. Otherwise, you'll see a different backdrop and looking at clothes and having more chats then, because I went to Jersey Gardens. That was spoken about a little bit before, but I'll elaborate on it more when I'm going through, and a story about the Uber on the way home. So we'll see. Is probably, it'll only be 2 seconds for you, probably 30-35 minutes for me by the time I eat these. So see you in a bit. Yeah, it's slightly disappointing how this hotel room has better lighting than I have in my whole bedroom at home. So it is probably better that I had the chance to do this here. So when I came to New York, there was only one thing that I needed to buy, and that was a tux for a strategy night that I have at the end of November for work. I have to fly to London for it. And in the last shop I went to yesterday, I got me a tux. It is black. I was gonna get a different coloured one because I'm awkward like that, but unfortunately we have to go with a black one. And coming over here from Ireland, you can have a 23 kilo bag. Our bag was 15 kilos coming over, and we bought a lot of stuff, so fitting it's gonna be a bit of an issue. But after I got the tux, which is the last thing I got, I then ordered the Uber to go home. And we were in Jersey Gardens, so I had to get an Uber back to Times Square where the hotel is. The only problem with that is you need the internet for Uber. So I had internet while I ordered it, but then to go out to where I needed to get it from, I lost the internet. So Kenneth, who was my Uber driver, started ringing me, and he was like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Bro, I thought I'm outside. I thought I was, where we're meant to meet each other." And he's like, "You're not here." I was like, "Oh, can you drive around and come find me?" So he did, which was pretty sound of him. But there were 4 tolls between New Jersey and New York. Like, what was that about? It was like a 45-minute Uber, and it was $25 for tolls and $25 for the trip itself. So all in all, it was like a little over 50, which I thought was a steal for how far we had to go. But I only wear one type of jeans. Levi's. I'll only wear Levi's for what must be about 8 years. To me, they're just the best brand ever, and that's all I'll wear. And of course, Levi's have a store on Times Square. I haven't gone into it yet, but there was also one in Jersey Gardens. So I walked in, and it was 3 for $120 on jeans, or buy one get one half price. So I bought 3: a blue, an half black, and a full black. Despite the fact I'm currently in blue, I have another black over there. And I was like, yeah, because when we planned the trip, we didn't know about the snow, and then we got here and we found out about snow, so I had to pack extra clothes and extra jackets, which I didn't need because there is no snow here at the minute. So that sort of ruined the way I meant to pack things. And then after that, I said, oh, their hoodies look nice. So, bought a black hoodie. And a grey hoodie. But meanwhile, while I'm in the Levi's store buying all this, I'm like, do you know that? A denim jacket. Never had one. I've seen them on people and I think they look really cool. He's like, okay Matthew, what colour do you want me to look out for? There's like, I don't know, black one. There's like black, I love black. The minute I put on the jeans, I was like, yeah, there we go. I can't click my fingers and I can't whistle, so if anyone has any pointers for that, help a guy out. So, I got a black denim jacket, which I'm going to wear tomorrow in Philadelphia, which is great, because that should be all black. But the problem with it is, I tried on a blue one as well. I thought that was really nice, and I couldn't decide, so I got both. I have to try to figure out how to get them home. I'm so extra, it's not even funny. 2 hoodies, 3 jeans, 2 denim jackets. 135, 75, 120, 75, 210. About $330 spent in Levi's, $100 on my tux. And I decided this year I'm gonna run a marathon or 2. So I got new runners for that, because the current ones I'm wearing I must be wearing for the past 3 years and they're getting slightly destroyed. So I had to buy new runners, and these were stealing the Nike out. They're only $50, down from 89 or something. I think back home they're close to €100, so it's like, yeah, steal. But of course things aren't that easy, because when I said I need new running runners, I'd already seen a pair of Vans that I wanted, because I haven't owned a pair of Vans in a while, at least a new pair. The last time I bought a pair of shoes was when I worked in a shoe shop in summer of 2016, so close to 2.5 years ago now. And they didn't have them in the Van store in Jersey Gardens, but they did have them back in the one in Times Square. So back I went to buy more shoes, and these were $60. But how cool are they? Like, you got black, you got your red. Now man, that black jeans, black denim jacket, like, I'm just sorted. And just in case anyone is still wondering, just from the bit before, I did finish all the wings. It was tough going. Ranch dressing is better than blue cheese dressing, and honey mustard over Caribbean jerky, or Caribbean jerk, all day long. And I hope you enjoyed that, as that's everything I bought in Jersey Gardens, which was a great place if you're in New York. It took, oh no, I said about 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, so let's say $50, 50 and 50, $100 for the Uber there and back, alongside everything that I bought. So I probably spent about $600 to $700 in Jersey Gardens yesterday. But with the $100 taxi, what I just ended up saving though, compared to being at home, like I took a check in Macy's today at Levi jeans, and just even on them alone, the three pairs I bought in Jersey Gardens, I saved about $100 on them versus buying them Macy's. So if you're in America, take a check around there. If you're visiting America, take a look around there. And alternatively, if you hate all the clothes I bought, which probably easier to just do this, which are all there. Feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to bed, as I'm up in just a few hours to go to Philadelphia. Still really excited for that. And I hope you guys are too. So this is the end of day, the end of day 4. I will eventually have to count that. Tomorrow being day 5 is Philly, and day 6 I'm packing up. Oh no, it's been a fairly good trip and I can't really complain about it. So see you again in the next one.